Hey everybody, welcome back. So, since the last time, I may have done some light level grinding with Jeff. He's only level 20. I think he's actually higher level than Ness at this point. But yeah, it's just, we can just move forward now. He's also full of picnic lunches. Yeah, so effectively those cavemen out by Stonehenge are just a joke to fight now. Because this is effectively how this works is, once you can get a couple of them down and get a couple levels, the fights end up turning into just a joke of you pounding on them and then missing you constantly. Or when they do hit you, they barely do any damage. And you can pretty much just power through the fights at this point. And they're still worth 600 HP each, and they always drop a picnic lunch. So if you need to heal, you have that. But yeah, you just do that until you're whatever level you're comfortable with. I am going to continue the game now. This is Dr. Andonuts, Jeff's father. Mr. Brickroad, the dungeon maker referred you, right? Not only that, what? Who? My son? Oh, I can't believe it. I thought you were dead. You're Jeff, my son. It's been maybe 10 years since I last saw you. How the hell did you find me? I'm so glad you're such a healthy boy. Ah, those glasses look good on you. How about a donut? Sure. Well, I was only offering that I was like a donut right now. Have you already checked out Stonehenge? Yes. Well, at least I asked. Okay. By the way, why are you here? I see. A girl named Paula must have sensed I was here. Okay, I'll try to help you out. I'm trying to make a phase distorter that connect 2 points in space and time. It's still incomplete. I'll let you use another invention I call the Skyrunner. It's a little bit old, but it'll certainly help. When you're bored, you always have to listen to the message that comes up from your destination. You'll get there for sure if you listen to the message. The round machine over there is the Skyrunner. What do you think? Isn't it neat? Get in! Let's get together again in 10 years or so. Please don't find me again. I left you at that boarding school because I didn't want to deal with you anymore. So when you board the Skyrunner, you're supposed to push a button to get it to start moving and take off. But if you wait long enough, he'll make a comment about making you push a button. What happened? It's not moving. Hey, why don't you press the button like a controller? And the button you use to dismiss the dialogue will also activate the Skyrunner, kind of forces you to do it. There's a little cutscene right now. Skyrunner flying over some locations we will visit later. There's Foreside, the city of Four Sides. And the last city that's named after a number. The Dusty Dunes Desert, home of the 5 Mole Brothers, and one of the 2 places you can find the rare caterpillar enemy that is worth a stupid amount of XP. Also the Monkey Cave, the worst part of EarthBound. And Threed. home of zombie horrors and Yeah, that's about it. That's all that's here. So Jeff's trying to triangulate our position right now. I'm actually curious, can you see... Oh, it doesn't even go nearly low enough to check. So the next step after getting Jeff is a mini-boss that is to the south. I was curious if he was actually on screen for this part, but it's not nearly close enough to check. Monkey Cave doesn't have Dubonese. True. Man, oh man, did that ever scare me? The Skyrunner, I guess it took a little damage while landing. Oh well. You'll have to explain a thing. I'm Jeff. I came here because you called me. I'm not very strong. I'm really nearsighted, kind of shy. I tend to be a little reckless. It's just the way I am. Hope you want me to be your friend, okay? No. So why did you call me? Are you just making fun of me? It's just the way I am. I hope you want to be a friend, okay? Sure. Alright, let's get back to the journey then. And then Jeff permanently joins the party, unlike Paula and the later party member. Jeff joined you. Oh no, this door is locked. Whatever will we do other than Jeff's convenient bad key machine? So glad this ghost didn't spawn out here. So one of the enemies you can run into around this area is, in these little underground areas, are ghosts. And they are the worst enemy in this area. I don't want to fight the zombies, there's no reason to. I mean, Paula's pretty underleveled, but I just don't want to fight the zombies. Yeah, ghosts. Ghosts are annoying because they inflict the status Possessed, which is one of the special statuses similar to Mushroom that cannot be gotten rid of with Psi Healing. You actually have to go to the hospital and get rid of it. Oh wait, this way. So yeah, I fixed the Magnum air gun. It's going to be the best thing Jeff has until post Saturn Valley, so this ain't going to do him any good. So what we're going to do is sell off some of those picnic lunches he has because they're cluttering his inventory. I wasn't about to run back to the beginning of the winter section just to sell them. Now we're going to replace 2 of them with bottle rockets. I hope it didn't sell effective clutches. There we go. Perfect. Now we're going to go south and go meet our new mini-boss. So had you come south earlier, this giant tent would not have been here. It's usually just an empty grass field, which is your indication that there's something different now. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Fair enough. This is Boogie Tent. We're going to throw everything we have at him. Because fuck Boogie Tent. So that's the best thing he can do, because he's effectively negating something I'm never going to do during this fight anyway. Great. So similar to Ness's ultimate attack, Jeff has a chance of missing with his bottle rockets, which means he just does nothing for damage that turn. Thankfully, Boogie Tent's not attacking at all. And he's over. So Boogie Tent has the ability to use Psy-Fire and Psy-Freeze. Psy-Freeze would one-shot almost any of us. Psy-Fire does decent damage to all of us and would kill Paul in one shot, which is why I was trying to kill him in 2 turns. But thankfully he just went... He did nullification and 2 defense sprays, so it's probably the best Boogie Tent I've ever seen, outside of missing with the bottle rocket. These zombies are going to leave behind a jar of fly honey, which is going to be vital for an upcoming boss fight. And by vital, I mean the boss has infinite HP unless we use that item. And something most people don't know is when you fight Master Belch, if you do not use the jar of fly honey, his HP is frozen at a set value and cannot go down. There is a way to kill him. Yeah, that was a good level for Bala. The only way to actually kill him is to have PSI flash beta or higher, because he is susceptible to the instant death from flash, and you can just kill him that way. But that only works because it doesn't lower his HP, it just sets his flag to dead, and he just disappears. So we're going to drop off some items because we have things we don't need anymore. The bad key machine has no uses whatsoever in the game now. What else do I have to drop off? The hand-aid will be useful later. Backstage pass is completely useless now. Yep. I'm holding onto the pencil eraser for a very specific reason much later in the game, and the Franklin badge I'm going to need to actually move to Jeff here in a second. Alright, let's have one equipped up. Didn't mean to withdraw. Also, I may be a little low energy this stream. The reason might be a shorter stream, not guaranteed, but it might be, is hello, this is Apple Kid. I just wanted to let you know that I finished a pretty unique invention. I'm not sure if it'll help you or not. It's called zombie paper, and it can be used to trap zombies. Works kind of like fly paper. All you need to do is place the paper on the floor of a tent or something. See at least one tent around, right? And the zombies get stuck to the paper when they move around inside the tent. You can catch a lot of zombies this way. In fact, I bet you can get rid of all the zombies that are terrorizing the area with this paper. Anyway, I just asked the mock pizza delivery man to deliver zombie paper to you, Ness. You should get it pretty soon. I've never actually seen a zombie, but there really are any. Zombie paper would be very useful. I'll be calling you if I come up with anything else. So this is why Apple Kid is so important to invest in. He gives you a bunch of key items that let you advance the game. By delivering pizza, this golden beard guy asked me to help him out. He wanted me to deliver to someone named Ness, who was wandering around Threed. No one else knows about this, right? Let's just pretend that you're Ness, and I'll give this to you. Oh, hello, Ness. Just go along with me on this one, okay? I made the decision that you're Ness no matter what. Ness got the zombie paper. That's right, Ness, wink wink. I've done my duty and given you an Apple King's thingamajig. Well, goodbye. So fun fact, if your inventory on all 3 characters is full when he shows up, he forces you to discard something to take it. It's one of the few times where the NPC won't put it somewhere else to deal with, or just not give it to you sometimes. This one, he actually forces you to discard something. So you come in here, put the zombie paper down. We're gonna go sell our chicken. Sorry, teddy bear. Nope, I'm good. Oh, I need 180, I think. At least I think it's 180. But yeah, stream might be a little shorter because I have not slept due to some personal health issues. 180, I was right. So we go to sleep. So yeah, I'll probably try to go for all 4 hours, but we'll see how I feel. And now that we have the zombie paper down, the zombies are inexplicably attracted to it. Or confused as well. And now those zombies that were blocking the ladder wander away. So you'll notice a zombie dog walks towards the tent here, but there are no zombie dogs in the tent if you go check. The normal paper is called the Zombie Herald. Scared plumbing is with it. Boogie tent falls, young human to blame. I felt like now that I just came back to streaming, taking a day off one day or 1 week after I started again wouldn't really work. But I have to come in here and now all the zombies are stuck to the floor. And slowing down the frame rate. Not that you won't run into zombies, there's still plenty of random encounter zombies up there. But now we can get to that sweet, sweet ladder in the back. Alright, I don't want to find any of the bugs, so I'm gonna... There they are. Try to buffer them off screen. Perfect. Come on the ladder. There we go. Now the other thing I'm watching for here is ghost spawns. I do not want to fight ghosts if I can avoid it. In fact, I'm probably going to try to buffer out every fight in this area if I can. Like that. There will be times where I'm switching between rooms like this, and I will unfortunately run into a ghost fight because they will spawn right in front of the door. Thankfully, if I get a surprise, we can just run away and not deal with it. And the whole reason I haven't really leveled Paula yet is because there's an area coming up very, very soon that will be perfect for leveling Paula very quickly. And that's where I intend to do a little bit of grinding and level her up. I'm not going to do too much, just enough to get her out of one-hit kill range. I'm going to run because this is still bad for Paula. Well, thankfully they're not going for Paula. Damn it. That is the worst place a ghost can spawn because it's too far away for you to get around on him, and close enough that if you try to turn around and go back to the door, he'll catch you. Well, that's only one of them, though. Maybe he won't possess us in a frightening manner. Oh, never mind, he called a friend. We're gonna run. Alright. This is really, really bad spawn luck. Usually I don't get a fight almost... Usually I only run into one fight per trying to get these guys to despawn in the room. Thankfully the fight luck is pretty good in that they're just wasting their turns. No. Oh, hell no. I can deal with 2 zombies. I'll just burn through them. There we go. Hopefully there's nothing on the other end of the room. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh, I think that was a minimum stat level. Because he's at exactly 180 now. Usually when Ness gets minimum stat levels for the first 20-ish levels, it'll round out his HP to the nearest 30. So his HP being 180 means that's probably a minimum stat. Yeah, we're not fighting this, and I'm glad I got a green swirl. Because we're not going to fight this. There's a mini-boss up these stairs.
Since you'll have fly, honey, I considered you a friend. But you're actually just a commoner. I am the mortal enemy of your kind.
Mini-barf. This fight can suck, depending on what he does. He's most likely going to open by making everyone cry. So what can make this fight suck is if he chooses to keep summoning other enemies into the fight. Eat the rich slimes. Yeah, that's the best RNG we can get, is if he keeps trying to burp at us while we just beat him down. If he summons other people in, this starts getting dicey. Oh no, the teddy bear. Oh. Whatever will I do? Okay, that was actually a really good mini-barf fight. Oh, nice. Ooh. Hey, big PP up. Nice.
Come on, get your fly, honey, and gulp it down. Master Bilch and I love flight, honey.
Alright. We're out of the mini dungeon. So now we have a small stretch of area here where there's going to be more enemy spawns along this coast. We're going to try to despawn them if they show up, because we're very close to the next kind of mini city. It's like a village. Oh, nope. Not fighting that. Oh no, that's even worse. Hey, you know what? I'll take this. So these are red antoids and armor frogs. They are both fucked. We do not want to fight these. The thing about the zombie down there is that's not even a normal zombie. That's an urban zombie. Like, we've seen the zombies for all of 10 minutes, and there's already a variant that's stronger. Or sorry, farm zombies. And red antoids are just as annoying as blank cactoids used to be, but stronger. If we lose people at this point, it's not that big of a deal. When we get to the village, we can hospital them very easily. The hospital in the village is free, thankfully, so it's not a problem. This will be a bomb. Oh, that's a protein drink. Did I already grab a bomb? Oh god, I'm so tired. That it does, Rankles. Its MPG is unmatched. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to despawn that stupid roach that's there. There we go. So there's 3 roaches total that can spawn in this area. That's one. The second one will spawn down there. The third one can spawn beyond this area. Nice. Okay. We're at the village. So, anybody who has never played EarthBound but is familiar with EarthBound knows who these are. This is the village of the Mr. Saturns.
We feel groove. Hi ho, me Mr. Saturn. Be all space, Mr. Saturn. Do you want slumber? Kill.
So, both sleeping and using the hospital at the Mr. Saturn's Valley is free. This makes this probably the most ideal place that if you have broken stuff Jeff can fix, to just have him come here and sleep until he fixes it. Do I have the broken machine on me? I do not. See, Undertale? It's true. Toby Fox had a huge influence on this game. It's amazing. I'm glad a toy played Undertale before he played this. Or made this.
Secret base behind Freakproof Falls. Password? I tell Belchman say password, then stand still wait for 3 minutes.
So, that sounds stupid as hell. That's the truth. The actual password is to go behind the waterfall, wait for him to say password, and then sit there for 3 minutes. Because why the hell not? Once again, we never buy yo-yos or slingshots because their hit rate sucks ass. We will, however, buy the Great Charms and the silver bracelets for those who don't have it. You already have one, you just haven't equipped it. Okay, we'll just throw the silver bracelet that Ness already has on him. Sell the copper bracelet to him. Put our money away, sleep, and then we're going to go to the base. So this base only has 3 enemies in it. Little piles of puke, no good flies, and an enemy we're going to be grinding called Fabi. Fabi is similar to in fact it's almost exactly like the slugs from the One at Cave, in that they're kind of useless in combat. They're worth a shit ton of XP, and if you wait too long they will kick your ass. They're like the slugs, they start out unable to concentrate, but after 4 rounds, they can finally concentrate, and that lets them start hitting you with psi attacks. Thankfully, they go down just like nothing, so a well-placed psi rockin' or psi fire will take a group of 6 of them down in 1 turn. I don't want to fight the cockroach. I just want to my people as healthy as possible when I get to the base. That's 2. There's an IQ capsule in here, isn't there? Oh, it's a bottle rocket. Never mind. There you go, Jeff. I have a bottle rocket. Oh, perfect. And the roach spawned. Now let's hope for luck going up. That is not luck. That is the opposite of luck. Armored frogs are probably the worst enemy you can run into out here. The farm zombies... Oh, nope, never mind. The crocodiles are. I forgot about them. The crocodiles can one-shot anybody on the team with 1 attack. The armored frogs are just... take no damage from anything. And then they both love to run in with the farm zombies, so you have to deal with the zombies at the same time, too. No. We're good. Also, this one's mandatory.
Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready?
Ready, Chad?
Say, fuzzy pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It was always bring back the fondest of memories.
Say the password. So how you doing today, Chad? Cause we got 3 minutes of fucking time to wait. Like, this is easily the most awkward part of streaming EarthBound because there's no way around this. There's just wait in silence for 3 minutes. Oh, I know that feeling, Rose. I do enjoy the attempt at making the waterfall sprite look different by using 2 different tile palettes cycling off sequence from each other. So they do occasionally line up, but for the most part, they're actually some of them don't line up except for like 1 or 2 lines. No, it's still obvious they're only using 2 palettes. Also, if you look at the corners, it makes it painfully obvious they're using square palettes for this. I enjoy a meat lover's pizza with black olives on it. I like the meat lovers and I like the extra salt from the black olives. Margarita's pretty good. I haven't had one in a while though. Well, I just haven't had pizza in a while. I get a pizza once I feel better. That'd have been like 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes already? The worst part about this is if you fuck up and hit a button or move or do something that would interrupt the 3 minutes, you have no idea because there's no prompt telling you fucked up. So you could just be sitting here for even longer. Oh god, that hurts. I get that meme and it hurts to read. Oh. It's hurting my tired brain. The water ripples are on like a 3-frame cycle, looks like. This is something I actually really like doing with like SNES games is... Okay, there it goes. Thank God. Hey, Plot, how you doing? It's like looking at the palettes and seeing how many cycles they're on. Alright. Nope, that is not a Fabi. That is a... Actually, I think it's a mandatory one. Yep.
Did you play some loyalty? It's Master Belch's favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, you may pass through. Hey, be careful. Be sure don't drop it.
Those right there are Fobbies. These are little farm buddies. Wonder how that waterfall looks on a CRT. Probably really pretty. I haven't seen it in 20 years, but I'm gonna say really pretty. The one waterfall from Mega Man 2 was night and day. Oh yeah. There's so many things that look so much better on a CRT. Like the best one of the best examples I've ever seen is the Symphony of the Night portraits. And how they look like, oh, they just look super blocky on, you know, modern technology, but you put it in a CRT and it like perfectly blurs it into detail. It's like, yeah, that makes way more sense on a CRT. They really are. I would actually prefer companies use a CRT filter over the butter filter they think looks amazing when they quote-unquote remaster things. Looking at you, Tactics Ogre from Square. God. I fucking hate the butter filter. CRT Royale. I'll have to look into that. So I'm not using this door to respawn the fobbies. I'm actually trying to get the zombies to disappear so I can grab the item that's behind them. It just so happens that the fobbies are, or foppies are respawning. Yeah, we're probably going to shoot for Paula being 20 before we go forward. Just because I'd give her a decent amount of defense stuff. Yeah, bomb! The not movers, yeah, pretty much. They serve pretty much the same purpose, too. They're incredibly easy to kill and worth a lot of XP. Also, getting a green squirrel on these guys is super easy because they constantly look back and forth when they can't see you. So this is where we like to farm them, as you can see, with 10 of them down here. You can only run into them at maximum in groups of 6, though, unfortunately. And this is when we just use psi abilities. If there's ever more than 3, you want to start using psi abilities, because give them more than 4 turns, they will start kicking your ass when they get their psionic ability back. $2,600 XP for one fight where they didn't even get a turn. Oh, nice. Even better. And then we get a surprise round on them. Because of the surprise round, we don't really have to worry about hitting them with psionic abilities, so we can save the PP for later. And Ness is just a crit machine right now for some reason. I guess he hates these little adorable bastards. We just walk over here, and we walk back. And that slowdown means they're spawning. Oh, there absolutely is a way to manipulate crits. So, EarthBound is somewhat infamous for the any % run glitchless being a massive pain in the ass to run. Because a guy known as, let me remember, I believe his name was Ultimo Ice, figured out the RNG of the game and how to manipulate it, and effectively made a 20-minute perfect manipulation run that saves about an hour off the speed run. Because, and what I mean by a 20-minute manipulation is there's a very specific sequence of button presses, moves, and everything else you have to do over the course of the first 20 minutes of the speed run to get the manipulation correct. But the result is it saves like an hour. Because what it effectively does is it sets the drop table of... Well, it sets up certain crits on certain bosses so you can beat them at way lower level than you're supposed to. It also sets up the drop table of the slugs in Winnet Cave to make sure they drop their 128 chance item twice. So you get 2 bombs, which just let you wreck the Titanic Ant immediately. And let you get to Tucson really quickly. Yeah, step counting the Cosmo Canyon. Yeah, that's another example of it. But yeah, he retired from streaming quite a few years ago, but before he retired, he was trying to work on a manipulation that... Because the manipulation, I believe, ended at when he reached Tucson. He was trying to find a manipulation that would go out to Threed. Like, from the start of the game, for the first hour is all manipulation. And it's like, nah. I think there was a certain point, even the community was talking about not making the manipulation its own category because it's so annoying. I don't know if they ever did it. I never looked into it after that. But I just remember that manipulation was fucking insane. It takes 20 minutes of perfect button pressing to do. And the button pressing isn't like, oh, you just gotta push A at this time. It's literally like, okay, after you've reached this bush, you have to go around the left side of the bush, tap B, L, B, 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 L, B, L, 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 go around the bush again. It's like, it's akin to arbitrary code execution, but it's not. It's just manipulation. Yeah, I was watching him setting up the Tucson manipulation. He effectively had the RNG values on screen. Like, he figured out he created a program that allowed him to read the RNG values from the memory and figure out what they would go and which way they'd go depending on what he did. And from there he manipulated it to, okay, if I go here and push B 3 times and then I go around this bush and push L twice, I get this value, which is what I need to, when this value advances here, to get this item. That kind of, it was insane. Like I said, I don't even know if the manipulation's used anymore, but it was interesting to see, and really interesting to see executed correctly. The worst part of the manipulation might have been the fact that even though it's a 20-minute straight execution, you don't know if you fucked up the manipulation until 15 minutes in. Because the first time you'll find out if you screwed it up or not is if the slug drops the bomb. Because you can get lucky crits that make it look like you're on the right manipulation, and then kill the slug and not get the bomb. And you're like, oh, well, fuck. Yep, that's pretty much it. New speedrun strats are always either amazing or a nightmare. There is no in between. Like, even Super Metroid has a great example of this. A few years ago, there was a speedrunning strat called Moonfall introduced. And what a Moonfall is you have to set Samus's moonwalk function on. So while she's holding the beam to charge, she walks backwards instead of turning left and right while charging. And what this does is, if you're walking backwards when you do a somersault jump, like you're moonwalking into a somersault, the somersault loses its vertical descending cap, speed cap, because normally she can only fall so fast. But if you moonwalk before somersaulting, it removes that cap and she can fall faster, which makes like the Turian tube fall way, way faster than it's supposed to be. And it's super easy to do. It's a nice little trick that pretty much anybody can do once you've practiced a little bit. Kind of like mock ball. And more recently, there's now one round Fantoon. They found a way to one cycle Fantoon. And it's a goddamn nightmare. So you go from like the second most recent trick is, oh yeah, Moonfall, super easy to, now we can one cycle Fantoon and it's a goddamn nightmare. It's the duality of speedrunning. Like, I don't think I've seen, like, Oates has done it. Oates and Goats has pulled off the one cycle. I've not actually been there to see him do it, so I don't know what's involved. But apparently it is pretty fucking hard. Like, the Super Metroid World Record 80% run has gotten so refined to the point where Fantoon needs to give you specific patterns now to even stand a chance. If you get a slow from Fantoon, you just start it over. That's not good enough. You need, I think it's like a fast mid is the best you can deal with. It might be a mid. I think it's a fast mid though. Like anything slower than that is just reset. And now, I think that was one of the things Super Metroid speedrunners were really dreading, was the day that it became so refined that Fantoon is the decider, where it's a fast, or reset. And that's when it's just... That's when the fun is really gone for some people. I don't know. I don't think it's going to break people like Zost or Oates or anyone. But it's like, when you can execute perfectly and one round of RNG can screw you, is just the worst. Getting screwed by bad RNG versus a skill issue. Ugh. I get pissed off about it all the time, and I'm not a speedrunner. Delicious XP. I should probably heal Jeff. Maybe a little bit. There we go. Aw, yeah, look at that. Slow down. That means there's a lot of them. Yep, exactly. Optimized down to RNG is always the worst part. Oh, well, Paula's a little bit past level 20 now. I guess we're good. Let's go. I didn't even know she went up to 21. Oh, hey, more Foppies. Wow, free XP, thanks. So you remember how I mentioned the upcoming boss has infinite HP unless you use Fly Honey, unless you use Flash Beta? Oh, fuck that. I'm not dealing with those flies. So these Foppies are where you grind until Nest learns Flash Beta at like 30? It sucks. Like, this is where you have to grind if you want to do that little particular trick. Foppies aren't so bad, but it takes about, I'd say, I've done it a couple times just because I think it's funny. It takes about 2, maybe 3 hours of grinding Foppies to get high enough to get Flash Beta. And what's really funny is I'm totally going to get Flash Gamma and auto-kill the 5th Sanctuary boss because I can. Alright, HP sucker. So this is a fun little device. It pretty much does what it says. It sucks HP out of an enemy. What it also does is it sets the aggro for Jeff considerably higher for that turn. If Jeff uses the HP sucker, the enemy he uses it on is a lot more likely to attack Jeff. I'm giving the Paula the Vitality Cat tablet because these fucking flies. The primary thing Vitality affects is your HP's roll up and down rate, and since Paula has the lowest Vitality naturally, you want to give it to her so her HP doesn't deplete as quickly. His name is Yef. They call him Jeffrey. That's why I do it. More floppies. Good. I always hate when they don't run at you all at the same time. You have to beat them in groups. Nice. Did you get what you wanted? Oh, nice. Congrats. We're going to duck in here real quick because this is a butterfly room. Butterfly rooms are rooms in the game where you have a 90% chance to spawn a butterfly. That is not 100%, unfortunately, but it is high enough it might as well be. This also gives us the chance to just heal everybody because we're about to restore our PP anyway. Oh yeah, the little music's really nice. This nice little twinkling tone. Very subtle. Jeff has no PP. Jeff has mechanical PP, that's what counts. His mechanical PP is bigger than everyone else's. Yeah, that should be full. Now we'll go deal with the boss. Oh, I forgot to buy a secret herb before I came here. Somebody is going to die during this boss. I hope it's not Paula. Yeah, someone's gonna die. So the upcoming boss always uses the same attack on the first round. And since Fly Honey takes a round to take effect, he will always get off his first attack, which is to poison somebody. And unfortunately, I don't think Ness has healing beta. Oh, he does, never mind. Forget everything I said. We're gonna be fine. Yep. Once I get... Yeah, it's funny because, like, Psi abilities are pretty good, but once Jeff gets multi-bottle rockets, the game is over. Multi-bottle rockets are the single strongest item in the game by, like, a factor. Alright, here's the boss. You ready for some mouth sounds?
So you are this? I see. There's a prophecy that when the boy will destroy Master Gygas. You make me laugh so hard. If Master Gygas is scared of someone, he wouldn't be worse than the greatest evil. I'll take you down big time, so get ready for the worst fight of your life. Get ready to feel the pain of true nausea. Come on, let's go.
No, it's actually a burp noise that he makes between sentences. Alright, so use Jar of Fly Honey, freeze him. So the only chance we have of him not poisoning someone is if he gets solidified by Paula's freeze. Hey, there's a solidification. He's not going to get to poison us. Okay, so If I had not used this jar of fly honey, he would have infinite HP. You literally can't kill him until you use the fly honey or flash him. Now that he's eating the fly honey, however, his HP can be decreased normally, and he will no longer take any actions other than eating fly honey. We could literally just bash him until he dies. And he's over. I may have overleveled Paulo. Which is perfect, because that means Dusty Dune Desert's going to go way better.
Looks like it was an even fight.
Oh, I can't burp right now.
But Master Gygas has managed to get the Many Men statue on the far side. The city will soon be in a worse condition than living in your own puke. So, suffer, Spanky.
Now the Mr. Saturns are free. We're going to hop in the hot spring here real quick and wash the extremely dirty gunk off of ourselves. And then we're going to talk to this Mr. Savern and have a nice cup of coffee. Drink coffee before you go? Say yes to me, say no to me. Sure. Bottoms up, boy. Alright. You have homework, chat. You have to read this on your own, because I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Alright, chat, now that you finished your LSD coffee, we can continue with another picture. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Ready, chat? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Alright, so last time I let you guys decide if we were going to go fight the optional sanctuary boss. This time you're not deciding. I'm going to say no. Through this cave is the third sanctuary boss. He is also way harder than Belch is, and the enemies leading up to him are a pain in the ass too. He can also inflict a status that we cannot get rid of yet. We'll have to come all the way back to get rid of, called Diamondization, which is the petrification equivalent. So we're just gonna come back and just kick his ass later. But now we know we have to go through the desert. Also, oh no, not this guy. So you? You. Here we go. So, for freeing the Mr. Saturns, he gives you a couple life noodles, a Mr. Saturn coin, and a stag beetle. Who has the lowest defense? Ness does. Ness gets the Mr. Saturn coin. The Mr. Saturn coin is a giant jump in defense. Like, this will carry us through Foresight at this point. I do somewhat hesitate to give it to Paula at times for reasons that will come up later. Mostly she doesn't need it. She'll get a talisman ribbon fairly soon. Well, not fairly soon, but down the road she's going to get her own unique headpiece. These guys are, now that we've done Fabi training, these guys are kind of a joke. But unfortunately, we now have to do the long, arduous walk back to 3 through the coastline and the underground tunnel and all that. I was really hoping I wouldn't run into any more roaches. Unfortunately, the enemies on the coast still exist, and 2 of the enemies on the coast are still really bad to deal with. The armored frog and the crocodile. So if we see them, we're still going to try to buffer them off the screen. Well, there's 2 of them. Goodbye, crocodile. Perfect. Red Antoids, not an issue. No, not both. I fucking refuse to fight, but oh, come on. I'll fight just an armored frog, that's fine. Just kidding, I'm going to realm. Like, red antoids are fine, farm zombies at this point are fine. Armored frog or a crocodile on their own would be fine. That's 2 reds and a black, I think. Yeah, because the black ones run away from you. The red ones still try to chase you down even though they're going to get their ass beat. Celestial Frog is no knight, true. He's never guarded a queen. We're on an adventure to kill a magic dark elf. Ooh, butterfly. Come back here. So thankfully, now that Master Belch is gone, his minions no longer stalk these tunnels, so we don't have to worry about running into ghosts anymore. Or zombies, for that matter. And all the other zombies in 3 are still pinned down by the zombie paper. don't think I've ever seen a butterfly spawn in here before. Most importantly, Threed's back to normal. And these are the 4 adults hanging out outside the tent who just kind of praise, "Yeah, you did it. Congratulations, kid. Now we can go back to our boring lives. Thanks." And Threed has its normal music. Most importantly, we can now go through the tunnel without the ghosts harassing us. I'm gonna go in here and get the mock pizza number, even though I literally never use it. Look, I've got pizza. We don't sell pizza here. We only deliver. Let me give you our number so we can place an order sometime. Best pizza is mock pizza. Number is, you got that? So yeah, when you call mock pizza, you can order either a small or a large pizza, and he will deliver it to you within 3 minutes, and you have to pay for it on the spot, similar to Escargot Express. That's a skip sandwich. I'm not gonna bother. I have a DX skip. In fact, this is a stream. Let's just make this faster. Whee! Speed our way to the Dusty Dunes Desert. I always liked this palette, even though it's never used anywhere else. Like this little carved niche of the road between the Threed and Dusty Dunes Desert. And this is all you'll ever see of it. You might recognize those sounds in the background. That's the sounds of traffic. Because whether you walk or bus here, drugs! I love drugs. Whether you walk or bus here, trying to go down the road will result in a traffic jam, forcing you to actually continue by going through the desert itself. Ah, free drugs. Sweet. Yeah, thanks to those poppies, we're actually stupid rich now, too. So we're going to take out a couple $1,000s and check what this guy has to sell. Oh, a new baseball bat. Why, yes. Deluxe frying pan for Paula. Her offense just does not matter at all. Coin of slumber for those two. There can sell. Hard hack can go. Calorie stick can go. Red roll can go. Stag beagle can go. You know, a little more money, you get another coin. So it should be. So that gives me then. Hey, I can do basic math. Good for me. And for those of you saying basic math, but Strident, you're left with $18. Why? That's because I'm about to call Escargot Express, which requires me to pay $18 for a pickup of 3 items. Never mind that I forgot you have to sell the hard hat when you get the coin, and that easily covers the expenses of Escargot Express. Shut up, I knew that. Shut up. I just wanted some extra money, that's all. And this guy carry a little cash in his pocket. Take the try fly hunting. It is utterly useless at this point. It's gonna be a while before he can fix this. I don't think we need the pack of bubblegum anymore either. Alright, across the desert we go. Now chat, I got a question for you. Oh shit, I forgot about the zip gun. Mole, what are you even doing? You can't win. Question, chat. Do you want me to do all the side content in the desert, or do you just want to blitz over to Foreside? There are two things we can do in the desert. But it requires going out into the desert and, like, wandering around to find 2 pixels and a shiny pixel. Can't believe they both have sunstroke already. It's been 10 fucking seconds. Guys, come on. So you want to do the desert side stories or blitz over to Foreside, chat? Jeff, you should be ashamed for leveling up off that. This is Monkey... Oh no, Smiling Sphere. This is Monkey Cave. It is the worst. So one advantage that I learned early on, which is weird for this game, is, or maybe intentional, when you're standing in the shadow of the sprite of a wall, you're not sweating. And if you're not sweating, you're not susceptible to receiving sunstroke. So if you're just blitzing through this dungeon, it's... God fucking damn it, Jeff. It's best to just follow the wall because it minimizes your chance of getting sunstroke. So you're only susceptible to it while you're sweating. Present, though. Big bottle rocket. Very worth it. But yes, I do have some food I can spare. Here you go, buddy. Have picnic lunch. If I find the gold, I'll give it to you. So that guy is incredibly helpful to us. Small house, but please stay the night. So this is another free sleep spot where you can have Jeff repair stuff. Unfortunately, this location does not have a teleport, so this is not as useful as this Mr. Saturn teleport point. So we fed this guy, he took off to go down into the mines to work and look for gold. So now we're just going to calmly and peacefully walk our way to Foreside, except for one little detour. If you come up here, after you've already cleared the traffic jam, and follow this wall, find $1,000. And this is the three Sanchez brothers. Since there's a broken slot machine out here, we can insert a buck and they'll spin for us instead. Screw this game, it's rigged. So the way that slot machine works is you can win anything from a few bucks back to a PSI caramel. Nothing really too good from playing the game. Get used to this music, you're gonna hear it for a while. This is the music of Foreside. Ooh, butterfly. Oh God. A Karen. So I always love the design of Foreside because it's clear they went out of their way to design it to have buildings that have four sides, even though you can only see two of them, just for the pun. So it's kind of great. Also, it also makes it look like a much more like metropolis city because the buildings look so much more towering at this angle. Just kind of great overall. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, this is not the one. There's a sign over here for a meta joke that became very unfortunate in hindsight. Is it up here? No. Here it is. Planning meeting for EarthBound 2. Only those related to the project will be allowed to enter. Ape software development team. Oh no, I did mess up the manipulation. Oh no, now I gotta start the whole run over. So this is the Topala Theater. Okay, hold on, I need to count this real quick. It's one now, two diamond. Okay, I need 3 show tickets. The reason I need 3 show tickets is because we will be coming back here 2 more times. Boo, Raggles, boo. So you may remember that the Runaway 5 mentioned they were going to be performing next in Forsyth. Well, so you're a Runaway 5 fan, huh? What? Excuse me? No. This band owes me $1 million. They break the contract, they'll be in deep doo-doo with the police. Police will probably say, hey, you guys, or something like that, unless you're able to pay back $1 million on their behalf. You'd have to find buried gold, or would you never be able to pay back such a huge sum of money? So we're required to talk to her to trigger the next story because now we found out, oh, the Runaway 5 are in trouble again. They signed a really stupid contract again. Now remember how we gave that guy out there random in the desert a picnic lunch? He's like, hey man, if I find gold, you can have it. Well, let's go see how he's doing. I'll take this butterfly. I deserve this butterfly. So this part of the game's a little bit of a slog because it's effectively you just go talk to that manager just to trigger a flag that sets the next dungeon you go into, which is coming up, and this dungeon is definitely not one of my favorites. Oh no. Oh look! He's been busy. He's dug up a lot of this desert.
I didn't have a problem digging up until I found a maze. Lots of monsters appeared, so I couldn't proceed. There's 5 big moles. I beat the monsters, I can continue on. I think I have a bleeding ulcer from worrying too much. I'm helpless to really do anything.
Alright, so this is the mole dungeon. All of the enemies in here suck. Especially the snakes, but especially the ants. The snake's go-to attack is a poisonous attack, which requires healing beta to get rid of. So it burns through Ness's PP very quickly. So it's better off trying to just buffer out the snakes if you see them. The noose men here aren't so bad. The ducks are a joke. They're the same mad ducks that Jeff fought on his own. So those are nothing. You just certainly want to get rid of the noose men first. The only real annoying thing about the ducks is they can make you lose PP. Which is kind of the only reason they're down here, is simply just drain your PP. I mean, I get its PSI points, but why abbreviate PP? It does not work on so many levels. Okay, so this is one of the 5 moles of the cave.
I'm one of the masters of this hole. There are 5 masters in all. You're all moles, of course. I believe I'm the 3rd strongest among us. Take your best shot.
So this is the 3rd strongest mole in this cave. Very important things to know about these moles. 1, they are very strong physically. 2, they start with a physical reflect shield. So any physical attack we do to them will be partially reflected to whoever did it. So we're gonna big bottle rocket him, which is considered a physical attack. Why? Because he'll die quickly. So it is possible for the big bottle rocket to roll low enough not to automatically kill him, which results in Jeff just eating shit and dying. Thankfully, that didn't happen. There's an IQ capsule inside. Oh, well, I know who that goes to. That goes to Paula. So there's a bit of a thing about people always give the IQ caps to Jeff because, oh, but then he can fix things quicker because his IQ's higher and he meets those thresholds. True. But nothing in the game has a difference of like 1 or 2 IQ for it to matter so much you should give it to Jeff. Oh, fuck you. So those are the ants I was talking about in addition to the snake. It's just the worst combo. But yeah, the IQ determines not only Jeff's repair rate, but IQ is how many PP they get at level up. So since I gave it to Paula, she'll actually get more PP on her next level than she would have normally. Haha, bitch, you're stuck up there. Oh. God damn it. Plan this. I hate these snakes so much. They're the worst. Dealing with poison is not great. Oh look, another big bottle rocket. I wonder who we're going to use this on. No, I will not fight the gigantic ant. What did I just say? There we go. Get rid of this guy. Alright. Look at the bones! No. Just no. No? I don't care if you're close. Oh. I'll just be going down here, thanks. Maybe I'll just go back up here. Please stop. I just want to fight the mole. There we go. At least they listened. Alright. So we fought the third strongest mole. Now we're going to fight this guy. Who's really the third strongest.
I'm really the third strongest master. I'll destroy you now.
So now we're fighting the third strongest mole. Another lucky roll. Take this coin of defense. Who needs it? Paula needs it. But we're not going to give it to Paula. We're going to give it to Jeff. Because fuck Paula. She doesn't deserve a coin of defense. There you go, Jeff. That coin looks much prettier in your hair than it does in Paula's. I like to imagine Jeff, whenever you give Jeff a coin of defense, he just kind of shoves it behind his glasses, covers one of his eyes with it. Wow, right into a butterfly. Thanks. That is actually incredibly helpful. Because Paula needs to keep using freeze. Is this the super plush bear? Oh no, just a teddy bear. Super plush until later. Take a detour over here and get a exit mouse. Please take my son along. He may look like a regular small mouse, but he can lead you to an exit if you're lost in a maze. Will you take one of my sons? He's a tough boy. You can treat him with one of your items. So he is going to be incredibly useful for later. He effectively acts as a magic rope or a warp spell. Name your RPG dungeon escape item here. When we're done fighting all 5 of the Mole Brothers, we're just going to use him to get the hell out of here. We fight the Mad Fetched and her cohorts. And we destroy them. Please don't miss. God damn it. Okay, it only missed the duck. That's fine. Jeff will murder the duck. Good job, Jeff. You earned that level by murdering a helpless duck. Okay, here's the third. This one's strength falls between the second and fourth strongest masters. Do you want to test me? Okay, so now we're going to fight the third strongest mole. Unfortunately, we are out of the bottle rocket, so we have to fight him the legitimate way now. That's done. You know, compared to the other two, he really did feel like the third strongest. He's pretty accurate in his assessment. Guts capitals always go to Ness. Guts determines if you can hang on by a thread when you're hit, or if you take mortal damage, the chance of you actually hanging on by one rather than dying, and your crit rate. Crit rate only benefits Ness. Technically, every character can crit, but Paula doesn't do enough damage for her crits to matter. Jeff, later on, has a tool he will use over his basic attack, and unless I spend the time grinding for it, Pooh will not have a sword. Therefore, his basic attack will suck so hard, crits don't matter. So, when it boils down to it, only really Ness's guts matter. As far as critting goes. Something that really disturbed me as a kid about the noose men, despite being sentient nooses, is the fact that they look like they're two eyes with a little like mouth where the rope starts to coil, but that's not the case. The little area in the middle of the coiling rope is just supposed to be a hole, according to the official art. So it's just a pair of sentient eyes on top of a noose, and that somehow, without having the mouth there at the bottom, makes it really uncomfortable to look at. Oh, I thought I got to the duck. But you see them in that little line below the eyes that look like a mouth? Not actually a mouth. Oh, rare enemy. Yeah, exactly. It's just a sentient, noose. Nothing wrong with that. Assuming she survives this, I'm going to need to heal Paula. Paula's kind of a pivotal character in this area. Here, Paula, eat this whole calorie stick. And then eat this croissant as well. There we go. And now just the one duck we will auto kill because of our level. Alright. I am truly the third strongest master of this whole. I'll demonstrate the power of being third to you. Alright, now we're going to fight the third strongest mole. Easy, easy. Oh, did she get it? Did she get it? No, damn. Her level's not as high as I thought it was. Luck capsule. Platinum band. Who can use that? Jeff can use it. I'm not even gonna look at Paula. Jeff can use it. Fine, Jeff. This wonderful platinum band really complements that coin in your hair. The embodiment of I'm not terrible, but I'm amazing either. Yeah, pretty much. I do like the running gag of all of them being third strongest. Which, if you really think about it, given that their stats are all exactly the same, they really are all third strongest comparable to each other. They're all exactly average. Wait, no, not that way. That's not the way. Tired brain is trying to trick me. Well, time to fight a gigantic ant. So this is one of the reasons they can be really annoying is the magnet. But more importantly, they can poison you like snakes can, but don't do it as often. That biting attack hurts and has a decent chance of critting. If they crit with that biting attack, I'm probably going to lose a character. And also, honestly, as long as it's not depleting Paula's PP, this is fine. Like, it sucks to have to 2-round a mole, but Paula matters way more for that than Ness does. Yeah, for some reason the Gigantic Ant and the Nooseman really like hanging out together. I'm debating if I even want to get that present. It's a super bomb, but it's not really worth fighting my way to. I'll do this. Whichever path has no enemies first, that's what I'll pick. Like if I come upstairs, oh, there you go. Oh, well, I've already made my decision. Sorry, super bomb. Hello.
Ha ha ha! You fought the strongest master of this hole, the second strongest master of this hole, the fourth strongest master of this hole, and the weakest master of this hole. I am truly the third strongest master of this hole. I don't see the true advantage of being third.
So now we're going to fight the third strongest mole. Oh, he's the first one to get an attack off. Oh, I missed. The reason I'm not attacking is the aforementioned power shield from earlier. If any of us attack, we'll eat half of it as Thorns' damage. And honestly, 2 freezes take him down anyway. And that sound means we are done here. Meaning... Oh, luck capsule. Give it to Ness. Exit mouse. Now, found the way out and wait for you to follow. We're free! Free! Also, mandatory.
Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a bit of a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready?
Ready, chat?
Say, fuzzy pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. This will always bring back the fondest of memories.
Alright, well, we should go tell what's his face that the mole problem's solved.
You gotten rid of the monster? Good job. Okay, from here on, just let me dig. You'll see. I'll find buried gold. Before I start digging, I'm going to set out a careful plan of action.
That's great, buddy. I'm going to go sleep in your house.
It's a small house, but please stay the night.
I think what I might do is get up to Moonside and call it there. I'm starting to get a... Like, on top of everything else, I'm starting to get a headache. Moonside's probably another 15-20 minutes away, so it shouldn't be too bad. Apologize for ending the stream early, but I've been badly sidelined by some personal health issues. Oh, nice of him to drive the whole tractor out here.
That's greetings. I'm George, Gerard de Montague's brother.
Gerardo's in his mind, but he hasn't found any buried treasure yet. We did, however, find a diamond instead. Gerardo told me to give this to Ness. Here, please take it. Yeah, we didn't find any treasure, but we found this giant diamond, this piece of trash. Well, I gotta go. I'm busy working the other mine. Busy. I think a giant diamond is a pretty good buried treasure. In fact, what's the help on this?
Diamond. A big, beautiful, and expensive looking gem.
Hey, this isn't gold. This is trash. Go give it to that kid that came by.
So back to the Tapella Theater, now that we have a big, beautiful diamond. Our second show ticket use. And unlike Houston, where we had to wait for the show to be over to turn in the money, she's a little less scrupulous about it. Yay! The diamond! You're gonna pay with a diamond? Okay, that's fine. I'll rip up this contract. Don't tell anyone about the diamond. I'd run away 5 for free. You should thank me. That diamond is worth maybe $50. So I gave you a bargain. I made lots of money. They're in fact not Crash.
Sorry about being such troublemakers.
We won't be so gullible anymore. The funds are waiting, baby.
Let's just do one last show and get out of here.
Alright, thanks again.
Money, that's what I want. Money, that's what is hot. Money, that's what I want. Money, that's what we got. Said freedom, freedom. Freedom's what we really saw. Money, that's what...
Yeah. So, unfortunately, we are not spared the Runaway Fives show entirely. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special show. The final Runaway Five show here at the Tapala. Please don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime chance to see their show. We will have to go see the show, but it is a unique show for their going-away party. Welcome to the final Runaway Five performance at the Tapala Theater. It's going to be a great show. We're so good it makes me think that those kids by the exit will wet their pants. Those kids are hip, baby. Also, completely ignore and never mind the fact they're called the Runaway Five and there's 6 members of the band. Oh, thank you for the follow. Introducing Venus, the new act that will be following the Runaway Five after they leave. Yeah, look at that fancy sprite work. All 2 frames of her dance. And that's a wrap on the Runaway Five. Oh, hi. So our next step is, I believe, the department store is now open. And we can go buy fancy new gear. I forgot to do this like 10 fucking minutes ago, or 10 areas ago. Yeah, this is good. Jeff's gonna need the Franklin badge for an upcoming fight. All right, let's get all our money extracted and go spend it all on sweet new gear. In this case, it's actually better to start at the top floor and work your way down. Because I believe the sports store is at the... Oh, but to the right, I believe. Or is it to the left? I forget which back room it is. One of these has some very good items for us. Okay, it's the one to the left. On the first floor. I'll come back to that one. But yeah, the best weapons and stuff start at the top, and then as you go down, they kind of get worse, with the exception of the back room of the second floor. Going to defense. Actually, don't need that. There we go, defense ribbon. I'm away. Wait, am I thinking of the? I'm thinking of the Tucson department store. Never mind. You have garbage? No, I don't want anything. Chef's frying pan. There we go. I'll get that. Gold bracelet for Ness. Gold bracelet for Paula. Okay, on the second floor. This is where things get fun. Jeff, what's your inventory look like? Garbage, get rid of some of this stuff. Picnic lunch, more like picnic not. Silver bracelet, more like not a bracelet. Yeah, we're good. Hey, buddy. What are you doing in the back of a store selling shady shit? I'll buy a shit ton of big bottle rockets. This is when Jeff starts becoming fun. It's when you can start loading him up with big bottle rockets and just use those whenever trouble comes around. Assuming they don't miss, of course. I'm actually going to sell off the bombs I have and replace them with super bombs. Alright, that should be good. Gotta love those shady merchants in the back of department stores. They always got the good shit. We'll redeposit our money just because we don't want to die and lose it all. $9,511. Giving a single dollar to call Dad with. Save our game. Oh no, Paula! Who could have foreseen this happening? It certainly isn't the reason I moved all those items off of her.
Your attention, please. With the customer from Wood at Mr. Ness. Please proceed to the office on the 4th floor. That was customer Ness. 4th floor office.
So, I'm going to try to do some stuff that is kind of hard to do, and I may fuck it up, especially because I'm half asleep. You can dodge most of the fights in this area. Oh, I got super lucky. So normally there's gift boxes that spawn up here and will rush you. But the thing is, unlike other enemies, they rush in a straight line. So you can actually dodge around them and then head for the stairs here. I'm going to be trying to do it here too, if I have the room. Holy shit, they didn't spawn.
Ness, customer Ness, please hurry to Paula.
Oh, there they are. And they're just waiting at the top of the stairs where I can't dodge them. How nice. Fuck them. So this is the Mystic Records and Musica. These fights suck. Like, these are some of the worst enemies to fight. Not because they're hard, but because you only have Ness and Jeff. This is why I bought the super bombs. And that is why I put the Franklin badge on Jeff. Because that way, if Musica decided to use his crash and boom bang attack, well, Jeff's dead. This is why this fight sucks. But yeah, if he uses his crash and boom bang attack, the Franklin badge will reflect it and kill him. Thankfully, I left the cup of life noodles on Ness. Oh man, Ness, because Jeff was dead, Ness just got 10,000 XP. Okay, we're gonna go down here because there's gonna be more gifts. We can just dodge them by moving under that area.
Ness, customer Ness.
Hey, buddy. Okay. Cup of knife noodles on Jeff. Get him up. We're just gonna go ahead and top Ness off too. Both HP and PP. Yep, that's good. So this boss can be really difficult because you only have 2 people.
You finally made it. This department store is going to be your grave. You will be gone and you'll be burning in, well, you won't go to heaven.
Department store spook. Super bomb. Big bottle rocket. And this is why it's a problem. He does PSI attacks, freeze, and fire. There we go. And we don't have Paula to put up a PSI shield. So he just wallops us with high damage attacks. Unless you have super bombs and big bottle rockets. That fight can be way, way worse.
Even though you could beat me, Master Gygas will avenge me. At this moment, Paula should be Monotoli.
And everything returns to normal. Like nothing ever happened. Well, except for, Paula's still gone. So now we know Mr. Monotoli has Paula. We just have to figure out how to get to her. Let's go visit Monotoli's tower and go have a chat with him, shall we? This elevator is only for Master Pokey's use. Goes directly to the 47th floor. Quit staring at my hips. Why don't you stand somewhere else instead of behind me? So fun fact, because of her comment of don't look at my hips, the game is programmed to make Ness look in a different direction than where she's facing. You can get him to look up or down.
Are you a friend of Master Pokey? It's okay to visit him here. Don't wander around the building. Someone might be suspicious at you and take a pot shot at you with a machine gun. Oops, I was almost gonna beat you up.
Nice guys.
Ooh la la. This is my poor old friend. What's your name? Pig's Butt? No, Ness. Didn't you come here to beg me for some money? Ooh la la. Don't you recognize me? I'm Master Pokey. Pokey, get it? I'm now Guild Guard Montoli's power. I give political and economic advice. I hear there were some ratty-looking kids asking for Mr. Montoli. Was that you, Ness? This is a place for the likes of you. Get out of here now, loser.
Yep, so that's where Pokey is in his life right now. He's Mr. Montoli's financial advisor.
You must never show your face around Mr. Pokey, you got that?
Yeah, so coming up here has no impact on the story whatsoever. I just wanted to show off where Pokey was now. Alright, so the next step is to head over to the cafe, I believe. I think that's the next step. We'll know if the drunk lady is standing next to the wall to the right, if this is the next step. I'm so tired, I'm actually forgetting what the order of things to do in this game is. Like, I can even hear my words starting to slur. Okay, so if she's standing near the wall to the right, we are good. Yep, we're good. There's a loud noise outside. Must be the 7th inning stretch. And the fans are singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game at the stadium. Oh no, it's our friend Everdread. Don't get in front of me. You give me something, I'll let you have my spot. You give me something? So what do you give me? You can have the HP sucker. Are you sure? Yep. Alright, take my place. Hey, Everdread.
Hurt your nest. Can't see too well. Everything's blurry. You all Ness, aren't you? It's me, we met in Tucson. Everdread from Bergman Park. You must remember, I'm the best thief around. That carpenter in Happy Village was hiding something. Strange. I stole it, and all I thought about selling it in a big city. An old city-wise man called it Money Money. It's a strange colored doll-looking thing. Oh, I'm in pain. And Montoli tricked me and stole it from me. He tricked a thief. He wanted me out of the way because I knew his secret. He gets his evil power from that statue. Listen, I'll tell you only once. At the cafe, check behind the counter. I said I'd tell you only once, but if you insist, I'll tell you once more. Do you want to hear it again?
So I'm going to say yes, because there is a special dialogue for saying yes. Now, he's going to go through the whole dialogue exactly the same again, but when he asks if you want to hear it again, you say yes twice, and you get a special dialogue.
I told you twice already, but if you want to hear it one more time, I'll tell you once more. Do you want to hear it again?
Yes.
I'm not that nice of a guy. Besides, I'm slipping away. Before I go, here's my last haiku poem. When on your way out, be sure you say goodbye, then lock the door tight.
This is my final request. Don't follow me. I must be on my way. Whoa! So long!
So what sucks is because all of these NPCs have random RNG movement, it is possible for them to RNG move in such a way you can't escape. And you just have to kind of stand there and wait for them to give you an opening. So according to Everdread, who we will actually never see again, he said, check behind the counter. Are you guys ready for my favorite part of EarthBound? Moonside, where everything is reversed. This is probably, like, there's some really weird shit in EarthBound. This is probably the weirdest shit. Hello and goodbye.
The many statues up ahead, but I'm gonna stop you right here. Don't even think about getting past me. Because you had a guy whose eyebrows are connected and who also has a gold tooth.
So a thing about the music here is it's specifically composed in such a way to be off note and off cadence with normal music. It's literally designed to unnerve you as you hear it. Ow. I was hoping I could actually kill him before he threw a bomb. Ooh, that's a really good level. But yeah, the music is designed in such a way that I will send you first and then you second to the hospital. So a lot of these people, when you talk to them, will teleport you around. We need to talk to a very specific person to get to where we need to go. One of these beach bums is the one. Hello and goodbye. That's the one. There's a night pendant inside. We're putting that on. It is a great defense jump, and it works just like the pendant, or just like the great charm in that it prevents paralysis, but also makes us immune to flash attacks. Hello and goodbye. Oh, I'm just gonna throw... This thing is useless as an item. I should also talk to these people, because I spy with my little eye Alakazam. I see a country in summer and a big silver ball. You're burnt, but you're fine. That's what I see. Hello and goodbye. Some of these people are kind of crazy to talk to. Before the soup gets cold, we must care for Manny Manny. Before the knife gets rusty, we must care for Manny Manny. No, no fire. Hello and goodbye. Shall I? No. So there is a rule in Moonside that everything is reversed. So yes means no and no means yes. If you say no, you mean yes. Yes? Yes. Then goodbye. Can you see me? Yep. You can't? You're definitely not from around here. Get going now. Here's your hat. What's your... Can you see me? Nope. You can, huh? You've become a real Moon Cityan, haven't you? Not now, Dad. I'm in Moonside. Not now. I've taken a huge bunch of shrooms.
That's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. Maybe none of my business. Don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break?
No.
Huh. I see. It doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake.
2-hour mark.
What the? Looking for some kind of door? Well, you're not gonna find one, so get out of my face, loser. I have no patience when people interrupt me while I'm busy doing nothing.
I know that feeling.
It's me. You can see me, right? There's something interesting about you, so I'm gonna follow you. Don't worry, though. If you get into a fight, I'll stay out of it.
You can't see me, right?
Look, things I would say not so good. Do you need anything?
Nope. Even the phone sprite is reversed to where it's the ringing sprite when you're not talking.
Hey, don't you wish you had a gold tooth like mine? Give me a smile.
Gold tooth, you say? But if only he had connected eyebrows, too. Then we'd be getting somewhere. Nestor's HP drops to 0. Jeff's HP drops to 0.
Everyone is someone. Don't you think so?
No.
Yeah. Yo, don't you think my eyebrows rock? Check them out. They're connected.
My God. I can sense that you have a controller in your hands. Hello and goodbye. So he's probably the weirdest one because he teleports you literally 5 feet away. And then the person you need to talk to is this one, who sends you down to where you need to be.
The many stitches up ahead, but I'm going to stop you right here. Huzzah! You really surprised me. You're the man whose eyebrows are connected and has a gold tooth. How about we dump these kids and go get something to drink?
God damn it. I was really hoping nothing would spawn down here. Oh, fuck this. This fight sucks ass. They're gonna kill Jeff. Yep. Bye, Jeff. And that's why this fight sucks. Because one of their attacks just straight kills, well, just straight hit both of them for major damage. Please work. Okay, cool. I'll life up B both Ness and Jeff for this one. As much as I love Moonside, it is over. So, I wanted to do this because this is fun to show off. You're intended to talk to Monotoli, who's standing in front of the statue, and what he has said, effectively says is, "Please don't blame me. I'm just an old man. The statue is taken over and then disappears." And then you can talk to the statue, but there's just enough room to wedge yourself into the left side where you can talk to the statue instead of Monotoli and just skip straight to the fight. It is a golden statue that you've seen before. Evil Manny attacked. You know the rule.
Big bottle rocket!
So the reason I'm not using Ness's psionic attacks is because Manny here has a psychic power shield, which means if I use a psychic attack on him, he'd reflect it back at us. So instead we hit him with 2 bottle rockets and it's over. Unfortunately, that's the end of Moonside, the best part of EarthBound. The Manny statue was actually a device that created illusions. The illusion device was destroyed. Jeff absolutely fucks. Big bottle rockets.
You were wandering around the warehouse with a vacant, faraway look in your eyes. Were you daydreaming? Hello, this is Apple Kid. I've come up with another wacky invention I think has real potential. Maybe you won't, but anyway, it's called the Gourmet Yogurt Machine. It makes many different flavors of yogurt. The only problem is, right now, you can only make trout-flavored yogurt. So I'm having a machine delivered to you via Escargot Express. It's coming neglected class. Hopefully you get it soon. Yeah, everything is... I got some here, I gotta go bite.
Look at how happy that monkey is exploding when he touched a wall.
I'm not a delivery man. I can't remember if we've met. Talarama just finished fasting. And now wants to meet you. At the west end of the Dusty Aaron's Desert. In a cave with lots of monkeys. Use my teleportation too. Bye.
Oops. Crunch. Oops. Greetings. I just got here from Dusty Dude's desert. There was a sunbathing guy, and he told me about a cave with lots of monkeys, or was it orangutans? Anyway, he said, well, but I forgot. Yep, I forgot. Actually, I forgot the stuff I was supposed to deliver, too. I think it was some weird machine with big trout-flavored yogurt. Yeah, I forgot it at the desert. I'm not going back that way, so don't ask me to get it either. I mean, it's your package, right? So you go get it. Go on, get out of here. Maybe the thing I forgot is important to you. So, have a good time in the desert.
Piece of shit. Hello, I heard you talking about trout-flavored yogurt. I'm a maid who serves Mr. Monotoli, and looking for a trout-flavored yogurt to give to our special guest. If you know anything about it, please tell me. I've been searching and searching. My, how convenient. Why, it sounds like we almost have to go get the trout-flavored yogurt machine to continue the story. Jeff, do you have any more of those picnic lunches on you? No, you don't. Alright. So, following the best part of EarthBound is the worst part of EarthBound, the Monkey Cave, which is what we're going to do next. And you can probably tell by my voice how excited I am to do it. For those of you who do not know how the Monkey Cave works, the Monkey Cave is another maze because can't have enough mazes, except each doorway is guarded by a monkey who wants a specific item. And so you have to have the room to carry the items you need to give the monkeys, in addition to remembering which cave goes to which monkey and which items you need to give them. The saving grace of this maze is most of the items can be found inside the maze, but not all of them. I'm going to pre-buy as many of the items as I can to just save not having to go fucking out find the items they want. Because I remember most of them. It is also the reason that Jeff's been holding on to the ruler all this time. Because the ruler is one of the items the monkey wants. Alright, what do you have? I need none of these. What do you have? I need a wet towel. A picnic lunch. A skip sandwich. And then we're going to go off into the desert a little bit to get one more item. That's up to the left. And then we can go to the monkey cave. You know, this mole is really brave for the fact that I'm going to crush him without even fighting him every single time he runs at me. But he'll never stop. He'll never be afraid. He just goes for it. Oh shit, there it is. So that is the... Oh no, don't... Okay, cool. So this is one of the 2 rare spawn enemies that if you can kill them, or I should say catch them, they're worth an insane amount of XP. Double burger, that's what I needed. Now we go to the monkey cave. A nice little bonus XP right there. I'll take it. Alright. Get used to these noises, you're going to hear them for a while. Do you have a skip sandwich? I'll move away if you give me one. Can you give me one? Why, yes I can. A skip sandwich. I need a picnic lunch. You got my wish. I might open the entrance. Will you give me a picnic lunch? Why, yes I will. Great. So yeah, this is how this maze works. There's a pizza inside. There'll be monkeys, they want items. Give monkey item. Ooh, I'm a Makona. I want to eat a tasty pizza. Do you have some when you give it to me? Why, yes, I have this pizza. Ha! Manuka's happy. Doesn't feel hot in here. Fur's all sweaty. Maybe you don't usually keep a wet towel, but if you have one, will you share it with me? Why, yes, I will. Look. Oh, you do have one. Thank you. Hamburger. A ruler. Oh, great. Well, now I've just got an extra ruler. This is the best I'll be waiting for you next session. True. More pizza. I think you need like a total of 3 pizzas in here. So amongst all these rooms, you should be able to obtain Dragonite. Do you think Dragonite is really made from dragons? I think it's the worst fucking Pokemon. By the way, I'll give you a fresh egg. If you run out, just come back and I'll give you as many eggs as you want. So unfortunately, yes, it's a fresh egg that could turn into a chicken, but this is not a good opportunity to make money. One of the monkeys wants a fresh egg. So, oh Jesus. God damn it. So one of the monkeys wants a fresh egg, and that means you have to get it to him before it turns into a chick. God. Okay. I'll take poison over getting mushroomized. Mushroom is way worse. Because mushroom I can't cure without going to a hospital. I think these are the Hamburger Brothers. I love hamburgers. Monkey next to me loves hamburgers too. If you have a hamburger, will you please give it to me? Yes. There you go. Hamburger! I love hamburgers. Monkey next to me loves hamburgers too. Have a hamburger, will you give it to me? Yes. You get the double burger. Ooh, hamburger. And there, we've expended all of our items we came in with. Well, let's see, there's a broken tube inside. Now, the broken tube... So you may have noticed that when the guy wanted an item, I handed him the HP sucker. The reason I did that is because the broken tube will turn into the hungry HP sucker. Oh, isn't that nice? Well, you earned it, buddy. Have fun. And yeah, so the broken tube will turn into the hungry HP sucker, which, unlike the original HP sucker, will hit every enemy on the field rather than just one. There we go. So yeah, giving away the HP sucker is not a big deal, and it's useful for just getting past that dude. So Jeff is now immune to paralysis and fire, thankfully. Now we just have to find the monkey that wants the fresh egg before it starts peeping. I'd like to have a protein drink. Can you give me one? No. Because I'm still a kid? If you have a pizza, please give me one. Oops, I spoke in your human language. If you have pizza, please give me one. Here's a pizza, buddy. Great! Pizza time! Pizza time! Fuck off, mushroom. Oh, there's the protein drink. Let's get to the point. Give me a hamburger. No. Okay, shove off then. Oh, he wants the king banana. Taiwan. No, you missed a legitimate person making a very stupid shitpost. That's all. Hope it was worth the time it took to type it out, because I don't care. Oh, there's the hamburger that guy wants, which means fresh egg guy's in here. Meow, meow. What's a strange charging for a monkey? Cuckoo, beep, beep, beep. If I eat a fresh egg, I will cover some health. Quick, quick, breep. Can I have one? There you go, buddy. Yeah. See? She wants the ruler. Finally, I can measure my own tail. Give me the king banana. One of my friends can use teleport. What? You've never heard of it? Then I'll give you this king banana. That didn't make sense, did it? But anyway, I'm attractive, don't you think? No. Okay, well, we got Man K-Man's king banana now. And we also have the bag of Dragonite. Oh, that's the neutralizer. Never mind. That goes to Jeff. Dragonite's probably behind the guy who wants a hamburger then. Give me a hamburger. Sure, buddy. Now give me the Dragonite. I'm very grateful to you. There it is. So, Dragonite is a very good item. Bag of Dragonite. If you sprinkle powder on one of your friends during battle, that friend turns into a dragon and attacks all enemies. Gone after one use. What it doesn't mention is it hits all enemies and does damage equivalent to the big bottle rocket on use. But unlike Jeff, anybody can use the Dragonite. So it's pretty much to say, deal a massive amount of damage to everyone on the field with anybody. Oh, I've tied and gone to monkey heaven. And the first Planet of the Apes is a gem. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, good. I got my hamburger and my picnic lunch back. Hooray. Never mind that they give you the picnic lunch so late in the maze that it couldn't, you would have had to buy it. There is no way that picnic lunch would have been useful if you had picked it up in the area. Also, this is why I held on to the pencil eraser. Because I knew this was coming. So if you leave the pencil eraser on Paula at this point, when the trout flavored yogurt machine gets dropped off, you also get a call saying, oh yeah, and we weirdly got the shipment of a pencil eraser out of nowhere. Then you have to get it back from Escargot Express. Brain food lunch inside. Whoa, there's a couple of life noodles inside. Hello, Talarama.
The truth of space and time moves like the universe like a wave. Truth speaks through space and matter and makes itself known to human beings. It was waiting for you when you came. This was destined to happen. In truth, all is predetermined. Ness, Polo, Jeff, and Pooh.
Who the fuck is Pooh?
When these four powers gather, twisted space will bring back peace to the world. Do you understand? It doesn't matter. Proceed as you wish. Open the treasure box and take what is inside with you.
Where are you, buddy?
Did you come in search of this? Someone left it behind in this hole. The adventure that lies ahead won't be easy. I'll give you a special skill to help you move through space as you wish. Learn the skill from the monkey over there. Would you like to learn the special power?
No. Yes.
Ha ha! That's wonderful.
I've never said no to that question because I'm terrified that it may not actually give it to you. Because it is actually possible to play the game without ever using it. It just takes a very long time because it's your quick travel option.
Speak to the monkey over there.
Teach you teleportation. Let's go outside. I wish I had an exit mouse. Back through the chirping cave. So yeah, I don't know what happens if you say no to him about getting the power, because I refuse to miss out on teleportation. Oh, hey. Oh, our inventory's full. Oh no, I'm missing out on the wet towel forever. You know, I've been a great way long teleportation. What's that? To use it to exit the cave's entrance. Yeah. Welcome. Our paradise exists beneath that hole. Talarama is great and kind, and he knows everything Talarama does. He made us the underground rooms. Follow me, like this way. Yep, let's do this, Mole. You totally got a chance this time. Oh, better luck next time. Okay, I'll do a teacher's demonstration. And explain you can do it on the overworld too. That would have been nice, except the teleportation doesn't work in dungeons. It only works on the overworld. If you're gonna learn this, you can go where you've been previously. You can go there instantly. Skill can't be used in the room or underground though. Now you try. Oh, it's Foresight returned. I showed you the basics, straight course, but you can also build up enough speed while training forever. Okay, why don't you try it, young man? Speed! So you're supposed to run down the road, but I always do that because if you actually turn while doing the run, it actually makes the amount of time needed shorter. It cuts off very little, but it actually cuts off time if you spin around like that. Great. Okay, teacher's going home now. Fast travel? Yeah, it is. Like, this is probably one of my favorite fast travel systems in the game because it's like this. Like, it's pretty straightforward. You just get enough speed, you fast travel. But it's also, if you go ahead and fuck up, that's where, yeah, I was about to say, that's where Ness's melee opening comes from, is him fucking up teleport and crashing into something. Alright. And now that we can teleport, we can come over here to Winters and peruse the items that we never had access to. Like the T-Rex's bat. Oh yeah, I need to sell stuff. Let's sell the Great Charm. Yeah, I do like the monkey. They kind of foreshadow it with the monkey crashing into the wall too. Sell the hamburger. Sell picnic lunch. Sell the other ruler. Oh. I never actually used the neutralizer. I really should. It probably makes some fights easier, but I just never do. Going to silence on Jeff. It might be that way in Ultimate as well. I honestly don't recall anymore. I know it started in Melee. Alright. Now the fun part. Now that we're all equipped, we need to teleport out of here without hitting something. I think this gives you enough room to do it. Because now we need to go to Foresight. Yeah, you have barely enough room. Got your yogurt machine. May I have it? What are you gonna answer? She took the yogurt dispenser. Now I can make truffle yogurt for my guests. You're so kind, I'll make some for you. My room's on the 48th floor. Don't forget to drop by. My room's to the 48th floor. Don't forget to drop by. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to make a quick detour real quick here. Go use the free inn now that I can teleport. Also get some money because I'm going to make an Escargot Express deposit as well. We got too many items that I don't need anymore. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. No, not mock pizza, damn it. Escargot Express. Pickup, please. So, fun fact, Escargot Express can only service you if you are outside. If you are in a dungeon or in a room, they cannot reach you. The game checks your location after, I think, 6 seconds to see if you're in a eligible location to receive Escargot Express. And it checks every 6 seconds for, I think, 3 minutes. And if you are in a location where you cannot receive Escargot Express enough times, you will get a call from them where they start laughing at you about how they can't find you and they're giving up. Yep. It's best just to sit outdoors and wait for him to show up. The same thing happens with the mock pizza guy as well. Take the pencil eraser, take the broken tube, and take the neutralizer. Yep. And now I'm down to $0 again. Now use the free in. You want slumber kill? Oh, I am poor now. I only have $12,000 in the bank. Alright, now the fun part. Getting out of Saturn Valley with teleport. Damn it. So yeah, the way to get out of Saturn Valley with teleport is either running up here and then spiraling around, or starting here and trying to spiral without hitting anything. It's not great. God damn it. This is like the best area you have to do it too. Wait, not Winters. I want to go to Forsyth. I'm gonna burn through all my fucking BP trying to do this. There we go. And now we will take on Monotoli's tower, or skyscraper, or building. Monument of capitalism. Oh, there we go. We got the look away. So now that the maid has invited us up, we can now use this elevator. Shh, quiet, aren't you Ness? Mr. Monotoli's maid, Electra, told me about you. Take you to Mr. Monotoli's office on the 48th floor. Only you may go. Oh, well, ignore this kid that's with me. Pretend he doesn't exist. All right. So this floor is full of annoying little creatures called security robots or sentry robots. Those guys. It is possible to. So if they collide, actually, I don't think you can skip the first one, but if they collide with you, there it is. They say secret code, please. Say your code in 10 seconds. Then do a countdown and then get into a fight with you. It is possible to skip some of these guys. I think this one is skippable. I just fucked up the running part. You effectively have to duck around them and duck into a door before they can catch you. In fact, I'm pretty sure the speed run skips this one. Oh well. Time to fuck up every single one of them. Oh hey, Jeff just got an HP boost. Nice. Oh yeah. Thankfully they don't respawn. Oh, that was bad placement. That's better, but... Ha! Loser. Uh-oh. Wait, no, this goes back on the other hole. Never mind. And then you can come up here and dodge that one. They're not worth destroying. They're not even worth the XP. Also, I get to show off how totally good I am at dodging these guys. Oh, hey, I got it. Nice. So yeah, that's all of them dodged except for the first one. I just want the hogs as he shoots you with a laser. Your flavored yogurt, sir. Master Pokey's cool. He gave me something the other day and said this is fit for a maid. That's not a compliment. Also, ignore the fact that her chair has a completely different texture than the rest of the floor around it. Don't worry about that. Trout yogurt, a fashionable treat for snobby haute cuisine people in some big cities. You're going to get about 30 HP. I'm too tired for French. Ping, clankety, clankety. Rattle, rattle, door. Squeak, tweet, tweet, clank. This is Clumsy Robot. He's a boss. We're going to make short work of him. Or not, because we missed our bottle rocket. We missed both bottle rockets. Son of a fucking bitch. Oh, right, he has a side shield. Yeah, unfortunately this is a boss. I have to fucking break through his shield before I can do damage to him. Holy shit, what is this RNG? I need to go and get a battery. Did not work. Wow! Everything is missing him! Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna bash him then. Must have geared some bolts. I like how we keep missing him. He keeps not... Oh, nope, there it is. I was gonna say he keeps not making attacks, but no. I spoke too... I spoke too soon. Gonna let Jeff die and do this. Oh, good. Glad I life up myself. Jesus. See, this is why I tried to end the fight early, is because his main attack hits both of us for an insane amount of damage. Oh, well. Get that heal off, Ness, or you're dead. Okay. And that's all my healing. Well, oh, Jeff held on. Oh my god, this RNG. Okay, so I want to... Oh, thank God. So I want to make a point about that attack he just did, where he eats a bologna sandwich and maxes out his HP. That attack actually doesn't do anything. It's the only lying healing attack in the game. It doesn't replenish any HP whatsoever. It just wastes his turn. All of a sudden, some guys rushed into the room. It was the Runaway Five. Lucky quickly tucked behind the robot. I flipped the switch and it stopped. Jeez, what a loser robot. For some reason it stopped.
That was quick thinking.
The clumsy robot stopped moving. Yeah, it's an incredibly anticlimactic boss fight in that someone just runs behind it and turns it off. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Stop! That's enough! Please stop! I give up, I really do.
Yes, you finally made it here. I'm fine. I believe you come and save me. Mr. Monotoli isn't really a bad person. Take some time to listen to him.
Look at my skinny arms, thin body, and gray hair. I've become so weak since I lost the Mani statue. I'm sorry I kidnapped Paula. I haven't done anything to her. Paula's a nice girl. Paula, return to Ness. I'm sorry I created so much trouble for you.
And now Paula rejoins the group permanently.
I'll tell you everything. The Mani statue creates an illusion. It attracts evil spirits and weakens your heart. The power scared me so much I hid the statue in the warehouse at Jackie's Cafe. I often went there to pray. Cryptic words appeared to me while I was in the illusion. Ness, your name appeared in the cryptic messages. Stop Ness, and do so by your own hand. Or, don't let them go to Summers. Or, make sure they know nothing of the pyramid. Or, eat your Ovaltine. I don't fully understand the messages, but someone obviously doesn't want you to go to Summers. Evil Gygus or something. I could hear its name. Anyway, the evil side would be in trouble if you visit Summers. Oh, on the contrary, you should definitely go to Summers, especially because they don't want you to make it there. Would you like to hear the story? Whole story again?
God, no.
Summers is located across the ocean. Take my helicopter. I'll open the door to my heliport.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, very obvious where, like, Undertale got some inspiration from. Gibdactyl. Funny you should mention that. He's giving us his Helidactyl.
You must go on. Ness, this is your destiny. Paula, it's time we said goodbye. Take care.
Let's go grab his Aerodactyl. Oh no, it's taking off without us. And dive attacking us. Because...
Ness, you pin-headed idiot! You're just a half a step too slow. I'm getting out of here. Since Monotoli has become a plain old man again, I have no more use for him. This helicopter will really come in handy. Looks like you're just world-class loser again.
Alright then.
Poke took the helicopter. I hope he's okay.
Really? I hope he fucking dies in a helicopter crash. Oh, I was a little dizzy, but I'm okay now. To get to Summers, we need to go back to Threed. Yep, somehow I know that's where we must go.
Wow, you guys did a lot while I was in the bathroom. You want to go to 3 as soon as possible? You can take it to 3, not the bus. I'll get the bus and wait for you outside the building.
Also, like here, where things are just weird, just kind of off from reality in various ways. Undertale just goes on being weird. True. Kind of for the sake of it. Yeah, but that's why. That's kind of like why Undertale has the following it does. Because, yeah, EarthBound is largely just the real world, but a little weird. Whereas Undertale is like a world created to be weird. And it works really well for that reason.
Hello, how are you? This is Apple Kid. I think I'm a real genius. In fact, I know I'm a genius. Why? Well, I've discovered the primary enemy of you and all of humanity. We have to follow and defeat this being. To do so, we need to invent a machine called the phase distorter. I gotta find the wandering scientist, Dr. Andonuts, to make the distorter. So I may be gone for a while. Later.
You a friend of the 105? Would you like an autograph? Would be asking for an autograph too much? I don't mean your autograph, silly. Oh, I thought she wanted my autograph. She doesn't care if I stare at her hips. Haha, you fuckers are out of a job. So if I'm just going down, look, don't stand behind me and stare at my hips. And then Ness locks eye contact with her the whole way down.
Hello, this is Orange Kid. Sorry I haven't called lately. I'm still working on a way to change boiled eggs back into raw eggs. It's taking longer than I thought. I'm gonna really work at it though. Talk to you later.
Thanks, Orange Kid. So if you did not fund Orange Kid's research, you would not have received that call.
Okay, you can get the bus now.
So pay close attention. The last time we got on the bus in Tucson, we went in that door on the right side.
There's no need to wait.
This time we're going in through the windshield.
All right, on the 3.
So Pokey is just like this, or just stuff and his dad play into it at all? Pokey is just like this. And the thing is, Pokey, i.e. Porky, has been like this since EarthBound 0. Porky is the same person through all 3 games. And he's just like this. He's just an evil piece, manipulative piece of shit. Like, you'll learn a little more about Porky near the end of the game, and then you learn a lot more about him in Mother 3.
All right, we made it. I'm sorry we couldn't do more for you. Remember, though, we're on your side. When you're having a tough time, just think of our songs and imagine the Maroon 5 singing somewhere far, far away. By the way, when did you come back here? You must have forgotten some very important item or gadget here. Let's have a guess. Am I close? Well, you don't have to tell me. See you later and good luck. We'll never see each other again. Goodbye forever.
And that is the last we will see of the Runaway 5. So, yep, he is correct that we forgot some kind of gadget here. Well, we forgot the remnants of a gadget here, which we will go pick up now.
Oh, look, it's fixed. We painted over the damaged parts of the Skyrunner. Now I wonder how you start this thing up. Why don't you stay, but you can't. So long. Thanks for every little old thing.
Ah, here's the problem. It's not too tough to fix. Hang on for a second or two. There. That should do it. Now, if we board, Skyrunner will take us back to Winters. With Dr. Andernut's help, I can modify the machine to fly to Summers. If Dr. Andernuts is not available, I'll have to figure it out by myself. Anyway, let's go back to the lab in Winters. That's it. Go, machine, go! Remember the boss in Brawl? It's just him, and it's like, yeah. That's, I'll probably end up playing Mother 3 at some point, just because to round this out, but yeah, there's a lot of backstory to Porky you get in Mother 3 involving his history and why he's such a shit kid. It's not really an excuse either. He's literally just a spoiled shit kid. It's time for them to finally rest, once and for all. Goodbye, Foresight. We'll be back to see you later when I need to do the 5th Sanctuary location. It really does. Thanks for taking care of my husband the other day. Yes, we finally tied the knot. Honey, don't just stand there with your mouth open. Say hello. So, you passed by a cave north of Stonehenge. Don't you ever wonder what's inside? Can't seem to stop thinking about it. Go and see what's in there. We're going to go down after here. We're still really weds, you know. Bye-bye. You don't know if you did the sanctuaries? Well, they're a mandatory part of the story, so I think you did. If you beat the game, you did sanctuaries. I think Porky's going to be part of the When We Were Bullies documentary. No idea, because I don't know what that is. But yeah, the sanctuaries are like a core part of the story. In fact, we have to go do one right now before we're allowed to do anything else. This would probably be the last thing I do tonight, because I need to rest.
You finally got here. This is your fourth my sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare.
So this is Shroom. This boss can actually be kind of a pain in the ass depending on your RNG, because he can scatter spores and make you mushroomized, which now means that Jeff has a 50% chance of taking his action against us instead of the enemy. Not a big deal when it's Jeff, it's a considerably bigger deal when it's Paula and us. Especially Paula, because she's putting out most of the damage in this fight. So we're just going to have Jeff defend so he doesn't beat our ass. No, that's fine. In fact, Jeff can die. I don't give a shit. Fuck you, Jeff. Die. But yeah, what you may have done, Toy, is doing the sanctuaries out of order, which is what I usually do, because 5 of them don't have to be done when you first reach them. You can just come back and do them when you're super overpowered and can stomp your way through the boss. This should do it. If not this, then the next round will kill him. There we go. Yeah, we got incredibly lucky that he picked Jeff to poison, because Jeff is like the least helpful person in this fight if I don't have bottle rockets. Yeah, get those levels smaller. Oh, that's interesting. And in that case, no, he would not, because his fate is pretty definitive at the end of his story. Ness caught a whiff of steak, but just for a second. Ness's salad started record the melody of the rainy circle. Oh shit, let's hear it so far. Yeah, I hear that beat. Woo! Take it, rainy circle. Hearing these without the accompanying, because you can skip so many of them, you can just come in here. It's like, yeah, you got 2 of the 9 out of sequence. It sounds like garbage. Sorry, 2 of the 8. So this is when you're supposed to be fighting these cavemen and the bears. Is at this point when you return. They're not worth fighting though. The cavemen aren't worth the XP, and the bears are too hard for the amount of XP they give. Alright. So much like last stream, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream right here at Dr. N and Nuts again. Because unfortunately I'm going to have to end an hour early because I am having some problems, so I need to go. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for all the follows, being here. I appreciate y'all. I will be back next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. As always, I'm going to go find somebody to raid. Who is on right now? Oh, Nox is straight. I'll raid Nox. Alright, you all go say hi to Nox for me. You have a good night. I'm glad you were here. Hopefully I'll see you next week. See you later. Sorry the stream was short this week, but I got something I gotta take care of. Have a good one.
Although there are innumerable ways for one to die, our danger-seeking prince has come to know a sizable variety.
Oh no!